Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Boston College Eagles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Judicials offense will get the first possession of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown. He's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Quarterback keeper. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Judicials decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Eagles offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job under. Just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll move the tight end. The give to the tailback. Turning it on. Past the first down marker and still running. Touchdown, Eagles. Once he got some room, it was over. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Now on the option. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fighting off the defender. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Judicials will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Might be calling a hot route. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Gets it to the back. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Sends it back in motion. Can't get him to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Oh, it's on the ground. Live ball. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Boston College! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So first down here as they go back to work. Gonna run it. It's O'Neal.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
I hate being that guy to say just take a dive, don't take a hit. But when the play is going absolutely nowhere, you might think about it.
First, do no harm, right? And you've already been harmed, so just don't make it worse.
Don't take those big shots unless you know it's for an important situation. Goal line, third.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Judicials line up to punt it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal in their first 3 possessions. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Guys, let's talk about Boston College for a minute. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Here's a hit. Got a man, it's Moore. And he just couldn't get started. Goes down behind the line of scrimmage, and they'll lose yardage on the completion.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Quarterback making adjustments. He wants to throw it again. The quick out. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires downfield. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Just got to finish the play if you're the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. That's a bad drive.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Boston College. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
This drive will open from the 15. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's O'Neal. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Line is set on 3rd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Judicials send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A low line drive and short kick. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack it up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to...
Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Boston College will send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Quarterback will keep it.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Grab behind the line. It's O'Neal. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he got the ball.
And the Judicials now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll ride his man on the option. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's fourth down. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Reads it, fires complete. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Fullback's got it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. The option look. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Buffalo may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from UB Stadium every time. The Bulls have been racking up road wins since the Bob Deming days, and they'll get another one today. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Setting up the screen. Rams him with the stiff arm. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his off. At the 31. Rides the back on the option, the give. Going the other way, and he's got room. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Judicials come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
And now a big 3rd down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Are forced to settle for 3. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
Looking downfield on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
A long game and a first down.
We've reached the break. Boston College has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. So first down will open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. The official says no good. And after the miss, fellas, still sitting on an 18-point lead. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Judicials trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Eagles. And the punishment has been extended. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Quarterback on the keeper. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Quick completion on the out. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
Well, that's why this guy's one of the best receivers in the country. Even when he's double covered, he's open. He's able to make the catch and get the first down.
They'll move the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. The Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Right on the money. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got him in the flat. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. On the option. He'll toss it. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Judicials with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fires to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And after this play, the cake will be baked. He'll throw on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.